Good morning, good morning, good morning, or afternoon, or evening, whatever it may be. Hello. How you guys doing today? Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you showing up right on time. Your attendance is noted. You're present. I've heard you call out, and I'm happy to have you here. Let's go ahead and listen to some Captain Beyond. I've never heard of them, or him, or them. With the first track off of their album Sufficiently Breathless, which is also the title track that we're going to listen to today. Which was released in 1973. So a couple of you have been mentioning this band throughout the past few months, and I've finally gotten to them with this track. Just some of you who had recommended this: Danny Griffin, David Keating, I think Janine and Frederica have recommended this. Rand, you recommended this. Quite a few of you. Miss Astor Dancer, more. Bob Holt. There's a lot of you. There's a lot of you that recommended this band, so I figured, okay. Let's take the step, move over, and check out Captain Beyond. Like I said, I do not know anything about them. I don't know what genre they are at. They are beyond my immediate comprehension, but my immediate comprehension is about to be solidified and expanded as we listen to them. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hope that I enjoy. Without further ado, Sufficiently Breathless, Captain Beyond.
Saw people pass me by. Look through the windows to the houses, oh, they made a sky. God, while watching the bouncing ball, strangers mystified by all the goings on. Sufficiently breathless, sufficiently breathless. Hey, Mr. Policeman, can you point the way? Oh, with your handgun. Need earth above me and the space below. Don't you understand? While watching the bouncing ball, strangers mystified by all the goings on. Sufficiently breathless, sufficiently breathless, sufficiently breathless, sufficiently breathless.
This is some feel-good music. Just put you down right.
Sufficiently breathless, nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless on the street where we live.
Not quicker that time.
Left to live for. Sufficiently breathless, nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless on the street where we live. Nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless, nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless on the street where we live. Nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless, nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless on the street where we live. Nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless, nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless on the street where we live. Nothing left to live for. Sufficiently breathless.
This song feels like very nostalgic. This song feels like the days, and I know some of you have had these days, where you take your sketchbook out into the nature, you sit lakeside or seaside, and you open your sketchbook and you draw what's in front of you. You draw the scenery in front of you. Or the days when you would go to the park, you lay in the field, you lay in the grass, you look up at the clouds, you turn over in the grass, and you write some poetry down. These are the sounds of reflection, of poetry, of just taking in the things around you, taking in the nature, the scene, whatever it may be, whatever place you're in, just taking that in, observing, and finding meaning in it all. I kind of follow the lyrics a little bit, and I kind of get something like that from that. Captain Beyond, I was expecting something a lot more rockier, but this was almost like a folk rock kind of sound. Not country, more folk. Really enjoyed the guitars. I would guess that there's at least 2, maybe 3 guitarists. There's the acoustic, there's some electric that comes in that extended section, just a little bit in the middle. And the vocals here are just very comforting, very down to earth, very, very homely. I think that's the word I want to use. I think very homely, just very lay it down gently, just very comforting in that way. Let me actually pull up the personnel here. So on the lead vocals, that's going to be Rod Evans. On the acoustic, electric, and slide guitars, Larry Rhino Reinhardt. Then you have Reese Winans on piano, Lee Dorman on bass, and then some light percussion by Gael Garcia and Marty Rodriguez on the drums. So I don't know about this song. I don't know if I heard slide guitar in this one, but I definitely, heard the acoustic and the electric. And like I said, in that regard, just by the strings, it's just very folky. It's very jammy. I say it a mountain jam because I was imagining this being played like in the mountains in some small town. I can imagine a band just kind of putting this together. There may even be a dulcimer in there from the mountains of Appalachia. I don't know. Like, there's something about that, and I do enjoy that. I think that that's very relaxing. And I don't know what day that this video is coming out on, but it's Sunday morning right now. Actually, it's Sunday afternoon, I should say. It's Sunday afternoon right now. It just fits. This just fits. This will get you in a good mood for, I think, the rest of the day. Let's go ahead and talk about these lyrics, though, huh? Sitting on the door stoop. Stoop, kid's gonna leave it stoop. Remember that? Hey, Arnold? Sitting on the door stoop, watching multi-bizarre people pass me by. Look through their windows, through the houses, oh, they're made of sky. Gargoyle watching the bouncing ball, strangers mystified by all the things going on, sufficiently breathless, sufficiently breathless. I don't know why I keep on thinking breakfast. I promise I'm not hungry. I had breakfast a while back, but I keep on saying sufficiently breakfast. That's not what we were talking about. So even actually looking at the album cover, I don't know. I was staring at it. I mean, we're describing sitting on the stoop and watching all these going-ons. There's multiple characters on here. Reminds me of Trick of a Tale, actually, a little bit. But yeah, you're just sitting on your stoop and watching and observing what's going on. And he even describes himself as a gargoyle watching the bouncing ball, because a gargoyle, of course, stands still, and he is standing still watching what's happening. Hey, Mr. Policeman, can you point the way? Oh, with your handgun? That's not the safest way to point the way when you're lost. Peter, the puppy, and the space below, don't you understand him? Gargoyle watching the bouncing ball, strangers mystified by all the goings on, sufficiently breathless. So is he in wonderment of what's going on. Like even the simplest things, even just watching a child playing with a ball or someone asking for directions, is he just in wonderment and amazement at life in general? Hearing and watching all the city sounds on the street where we live, no one to care about us, seems it's falling down around us. Nothing left to live for, sufficiently breathless. Nothing left to live for, sufficiently breathless on the streets. And I like how that specific line, which is the title of the song, sufficiently breathless, not breakfast. I've probably messed up and said breakfast at some point in this video, haven't I? There must have been a point. The way that it's stated, sufficiently breathless. And then at the end, they go back and forth between saying it that way, but also saying it sufficiently breathless. I think that's how it would sound. But I think that's really cool. Like, they establish a line, but then kind of back and forth contrast the lines at the end there. I think that's really cool. I like that a lot. Let me see what the rest of the lyrics here. Actually, it just repeats to the end. So I think that may be what it's about, but I'm not 100% sure. But I like this. Yeah, perfect for a Sunday afternoon. Let me know, though, what you guys thought. You can let me know in the comments below. You can follow me on Twitter. You can also support the channel on Patreon. I think about all these things. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you stopping by and hope that you stop in tomorrow or some other day. Whenever you find the time, whenever you feel like watching. Hope you pop in, check in. Thank you for being here. I'll see you guys later. Bye.